It's record.
Recording and start streaming.
So we are live? Question mark?
Oh. Yeah, I guess I better put on my headphones and organize my... Oh, I forgot to place...
Move that way.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. All right, let me just...
You're out of my shot.
Okay, I apologize. This is all new to us.
Am I in your shot?
Yeah, I want you to be in my shot.
All right.
Yeah, you're in the same shot.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't touch...
Microphones.
I'm going to put my iPad here, if that's okay with
Do
you.
do do.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Do 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 do. Oh, that's right. We got this. We got this. Thank you.
Wait. You want me here, right? Okay. Here.
Do do do. Notice this part right here.
See, that's why you need headphones.
Do do
Yes.
do 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 do.
Is this where he puts the song?
Do 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 do. I don't know how that works.
So you can see us, right? We're live. You know, double check that on yours, on your end. Those of you following us now.
Yeah, those of you.
Wait, is it? We started already? Like that's official?
Yeah, that's it.
Wait, but like for the episode and everything too, or just?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, well, we didn't do the intro, so I guess you're not. That's not true.
Welcome back to another episode of Searching for McGuffin.
Hey.
With your host George
Gabe.
And Link.
and we're back live on the air. I feel exposed.
And Nick is over there.
I'm gonna put this pillow here. I've been having some back problems.
Nick is over there. He's just off camera. He's camera shy.
Oh,
Which is interesting because he's a streamer.
It's not my episode though.
yeah, it's not his show,
He
guys.
doesn't want.
Nicholas,
He doesn't want to take
I don't think
the-
your mic's on, Nicholas.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be on. You want me to turn on?
Yeah, if you want
I
us,
think the reason that you're holding a mic
Yeah.
is so that you could speak into it.
I don't know how to send. How do I do this Instagram? How do I?
I don't even.
listen, if you're gonna talk to us, then they have to be able to hear
No,
you.
I needed to tag you, which I did not do because I did not know you were gonna repost it on your story.
So we can repost.
Yeah.
This is not making compelling audio for the podcast.
I don't know how
Version.
to use Instagram, but
Welcome back to another episode.
Of Searching for McGuffin.
All right,
searching
so-
for boomers because that's what we are when
Yeah.
it comes to technology.
It's humbling actually when you try to foray into a new medium and you realize how little you know about the world and how it functions.
Do you think that that's also how people who enjoy video games watch these video game adaptation movies?
I'll be honest, that was kind of a stretch of a transition, but I
was trying.
I appreciate
I
the
was trying.
effort. I feel like that's how those people making these video game adaptations might feel. I think not so much the watching, but I think trying to crack that nut of what a good adaptation is.
You've used that expression twice today.
Which one?
cracking that nut.
And
On the show or earlier today?
earlier today,
Okay.
and then now.
What was the first?
He said exactly. We
Instance.
were in a meeting. In the meeting we were before.
Because we do plan for these things.
Wait, but like, no, you talking about like video game in regards to video game adaptations?
No, he just said, "Oh, let's crack this nut," something, and then he told Danny something.
Producer Dan.
Producer
The
Danny.
invisible
He's
producer
trying
of the
to
show.
crack that nut.
So I'm trying to figure out
What it means?
What does that mean? What does that idiom mean? Crack this nut.
Yeah.
What do you think it means?
Like figure out what's going on.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Context clues.
You got your Nintendo cap on
Got
now.
my Nintendo cap.
How to solve a problem like a squirrel who has to, crack the nut. Find a hard thing to hit it on or how to get it from the right angle.
Well, going back to my stretch of a transition.
You don't have to bring focus to it being a stretch.
That's okay. I
Okay.
like
Accountability.
I
Okay.
like being held responsible for my actions.
Actions have consequences.
What we're talking about today are video game adaptations.
That is correct.
into film and TV.
Part 2.
Yeah. And if you're thinking, you guys already talked about
That's
this
right.
in April of 2022.
Which is a good memory because that was a while ago.
I didn't even know we talked about this.
Yeah, it was the episode was Sonic and Mario at the movies.
That's such a fun. That was a good title, man.
It was a good title. Who
Producer
knows?
Dan, you're good at your
I'm
job.
pretty sure I titled it.
Oh, okay. Well, good job,
Or maybe
George?
it
Good job,
George.
George.
he can't bring himself to thank
You
me.
really cracked that nut.
Good job, George. It was a good title.
Okay, now you come up with a better title for the sequel.
Mario and Luigi and Sonic at
In Paris.
Mario and Sonic in Paris.
Emily or Kanye?
Kanye.
Kanye.
Oh, okay.
Two Nintendo characters. One of them's not Nintendo, but two Nintendos in Paris.
Now, in everything that we talk about on this show, there's sometimes a little overlap. We're going through topics and we're like, did we talk about this? Have we talked about this? Should we talk about this again? And this is, I think, the first straight direct topic that we're revisiting now 2 years and some change later. Why do you think it was important to talk about video game adaptations now?
My take is that the production studios listened to our episode.
That's right.
They
Took notes.
took our feedback
Okay.
and just decided to make actual, like, just quality adaptations.
Oh, because I think our
Yeah, we're talking about it because I think since then there have been video game adaptations that are actually good.
was
and
our
we enjoy.
conclusion at that time that most of it was not.
Yeah, most of
them were not
it was kind of trash.
But we were looking forward to the future.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, because Mortal Kombat came out, Halo was unbearable.
Oh yeah.
Sonic was good.
Sonic
Mario hadn't come out yet, I don't think.
No, we were looking forward to it, and then we
Yes.
did a whole episode later on Sonic where we didn't talk about
the movie?
Mario at all. I mean, Mario.
Which,
correct.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mario Max was in that episode.
that's right.
Wonder what he's up to.
You've already.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, we got the
Do
captain.
you hear me now?
We got the captain
Yeah,
in the chat.
we can hear you.
shouting
Put
out
it-
Linkcito.
Who's the captain?
Alec.
Oh, my boy Alec.
There he is.
Potential future brother-in-law.
Oh,
I thought you were already married.
I thought you were not.
Oh, he's
like,
gonna marry your
his
sister.
They went to school together,
His sister
and Alec went.
and
to school
Alec
together.
went to school together.
Yeah.
Oh, how does Nick feel about that?
Yeah, he was gonna. Oh yeah.
I thought you were gonna sister swap.
Anyways,
Okay.
what else? There was other things that came out. Mortal Kombat was atrocious.
Yeah, it was awful. We talked about it.
But yeah, I think since then, even some of the same franchises.
I mean,
Studios?
Yeah, whatever. Like
what are we talking about?
Halo.
Okay.
They
I
got-
think
products,
Halo.
products is
Yeah, I think Halo definitely. The quality improved in season 2.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, I know that the first season was made during COVID, and I guess they had a lot of
Was it?
I think so.
I think it was made before that, and it was just
or at
released.
least,
There was no excuse. It was
or
terrible.
at least when I saw it, like that's what it made it seem like. I was just giving the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
But upon watching Halo season 2, I think that's what kind of like made me start thinking about this specific topic. I was like, oh wow,
It improved.
that actually I thought
It got better.
I thought it did a lot better. It looked better, and I think as a show, it was better quality wise.
Well, I was quick to agree to discuss this, and we're going to talk about it as we go through the titles. But last night, and I can say that because I'm free of time travel because
right.
we're live
We're
again.
live.
Last night, I finally watched a movie that I had put off for what feels like over a year now. I'm pretty sure, right? And that's Gran Turismo.
Grandmother Turismo.
Not Grandmother Turismo, as I text everyone last night.
This morning.
Yeah, or I think it was last night.
No, it was this morning.
No, I texted last night.
I don't think you got the text last night.
Yeah,
Other people got
the
text last
conversation
night.
was this morning. You're still getting used to the time travel thing.
It's okay.
Okay, so I was gonna say Grandmother Turismo.
Grandmother.
Grand Memorial Turismo.
was a movie that I felt was better than it had any right to be, and I was surprised. I'd put off watching it for so long, and I was pleasantly surprised. It was, and I think my review was the best 2-hour commercial.
Yesterday.
Yeah, the best 2-hour commercial I have ever watched. And I'll add to that of everything Sony, because from the soundtrack to the headphones to the music MP3 player, which I didn't even know Sony made, everything was...
What?
There's a spoiler, like a subplot, not a subplot, but there's like a detail in the relationship where the head of the pit crew, he carries a Walkman, right? And he listens to tapes. So they go to Japan, and he's gonna buy him a gift. The racer's gonna buy him a gift, and he buys him an MP3 player. So you'd think it'd be like an iPod or Zune, because it takes place in the past. Obviously, it doesn't take place today. And he buys him a Sony MP3 music player.
That existed back then?
I guess.
Because I wouldn't put it past Sony to bring a modern product into a
And
movie back then.
That is also true because it wouldn't be the first time. But anyways, that's why I was like, let's do it, because you're right. I think we are reaping the benefits of a better culture, at least in regards to the quality of the video game adaptations. Let's get right to it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we can talk about standouts so far.
Yeah.
And I think the standout for me this year has been Fallout
Oh, yeah.
on Prime.
Agreed.
Mm.
We've talked a little bit about this on the air, but
Yeah.
not in deep detail. So
I think that as a show, as an adaptation, it's I feel like it'd be kind of hard to do, or it is hard to do to really capture, because Fallout, how do you put this? The theme is, it's post-apocalyptic,
yeah.
and it's dreary and depressing, but there's something funny in Fallout. I don't know.
Yeah, it's very tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
You still haven't seen this, right, Link?
No, I don't know. I've never played Fallout.
I've never played Fallout.
I've
either.
never seen the show.
Are you interested in the show at all?
Yeah, you are.
Maybe after this episode, I will be
Okay.
interested,
Yeah,
so
you
I
are.
can contribute to the next installment.
I feel like you would like it.
I think you would like it too.
I think so too.
It's
but
very irreverent.
I'm a reverent boy. I've been a reverent boy. I've been a reverent boy.
And it's
There's
very
just some
tongue in
things
cheek.
that you can't take back on the internet. Yeah, I think it's funny. I think the cast is great. The male lead,
Oh, the male lead to me is Walter Goggins.
I'm sorry,
It's
Maximus. Whatever, Maximus.
Yeah, Maximus. It's a tri-protagonist series. At least I view it that way. You have the anti-hero, which is the Ghoul, played by Walter Goggins.
Which is so good. I feel like he's been a background character for so long.
yes.
And I mean, he's done so much voice work by even just the his credentials for voice work by itself speaks for itself. But I think that in live action, he plays a villain or he's a side character, and to have him in this role, in the spotlight, I think it's really
Under heavy makeup, and even when he's not, when you get the flashbacks.
the flashbacks and the story about him. He carries, man.
Yeah. His performance here was so strong and so captivating. When I watched Book of Boba Fett, well, what was Cobb Vanth's first appearance? Timothy Oliphant as Cobb Vanth. Was that in Mandalorian?
Mando.
Mando, yeah.
So when I watched Mandalorian and Timothy Oliphant played Cobb Vanth, that's what seeded me. One day I want to watch Justified, because everybody always talks about Justified, and I just missed the whole run. And I was like, that's a strong effects show, supposedly.
Yeah.
I want to watch it. But this performance made me immediately binge all of Justified right after Fallout.
Do you feel justified in your decision?
I do feel justified in my decision, and maybe we'll do a Western episode now that you're finishing up Yellowstone, right? Show's almost over. His new
Yeah, freaking fine. He's not gonna be in it.
he's not going to be in the finale.
He's not
Yeah,
returning,
I
which
heard
is
about that.
get at Kevin.
Well,
Come on, Kevin.
Come on, Kevin.
he needed to focus on Horizons, which
and
is
his
out.
15 movies.
Yeah.
But it's if you're gonna finish the show.
I
man.
heard that there's
Like-
serious personal beef between him.
Yeah, there is personal
Yeah.
beef. I'm sure it's not just a one-sided thing. It's not his fault or anything. But
Is it buffalo beef? Bison beef?
What does that mean?
Bison? They're in the west.
he killed the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He buried the lead on that one.
Yeah.
Um,
You can't get them all. I'm sorry, guys.
no, you can't. Anyways, so I think Fallout was, the strongest of the.
What's
least
the
of
lead
this
female?
year.
What's the lead female character's name?
Ella Purnell.
Ella Purnell's the actress's name.
I had never seen her before. I know you guys knew her before that. Where have you seen her?
She's in that Army of the Dead movie.
Oh,
by
okay, yeah.
Zack Snyder.
I do not watch Zack
She
Snyder
didn't really
movies.
do much.
Okay.
She's in Yellow Jackets.
She's in Arcane.
Supposedly, that's a really good show.
Oh, but Arcane's just voice, right?
yeah,
I saw
Miss
Arcane.
Peregrine's Something for Children,
Oh, the school for.
Home for Peculiar Children.
That's right.
But that's about that. That's
Okay.
about it.
So this was my first time seeing her. I think I didn't see Miss Pettigrew. I'm pretty sure I didn't see that. But anyways, I was very impressed. I thought she carried.
I think she did really well, and I
Okay.
think she added a form of sincerity and innocence into a world that's bland and dreary and out to get you and cutthroat.
That's so poetic.
And that's how this episode ends.
Okay,
All
so
right, goodbye.
here's the pitch, Link, since you're wondering, and I think producer Nick also hasn't seen or played Fallout.
Producer Nick, how does that
Producer
feel?
Nick.
It feels like feelings.
You were having quite the summer. You got your first job. Now you have an internship with us.
You know what? Yeah,
It's
that's
the
pretty
summer of
true.
Nick.
Oh.
The rise of Nick. Let's go. It's my comeback story.
Yeah, let's keep it to Nick, okay?
Two
Yeah.
Nicholases in Paris.
So the pitch here, Link, is you don't have to have played any Fallout because the genius pitch of this show was it doesn't adapt any existing Fallout content. It just takes place within the world of Fallout.
I have no idea what that was. I'm sorry.
So I have
None
not,
of these characters are on the movie. I mean, on the video game.
that is correct. So there's like a class, right, called the Ghouls. Is this accurate, Gabe? Right.
Correct.
So the Ghoul is an example of the Ghouls, you know. But this character, the Ghoul, is a main.
No idea what the heck you're talking about.
Okay, go
Ghoul
ahead.
is the ghoul is the ghoul, Gabagouls.
The Gabagouls.
The Gabagouls.
There we
Explain
go.
what the Ghouls are, Gabe.
The Gabagouls, they're dead, but they're not dead.
That's called undead.
Yeah. Is that what you said?
Yeah, no, I didn't say it.
Oh.
I didn't explain it at all. So.
He's
They're
not-
ghouls.
He's not gonna pay attention. They're ghouls, brother. Just they're
Yeah.
Gabagouls. Just
So
leave it at
okay,
that.
you obviously the show takes place radioactive fallout, right? Post-apocalyptic. So there's a mutated race of like undead, and but it's also a western. So this ghoul is like basically
Is Ella Purnell is a
a
ghoul?
bounty hunter. No, she's a human. She's a vault person, right? That's another class in the game.
okay.
You typically play as a vault person, correct, Gabe?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's a vault person.
Honestly, I play this game, but I feel like you know more about this game than I do.
And
I haven't played this
Walter
game in years.
Goggins is a
Ghoul. He's a ghoul. He's the ghoul,
The main ghoul.
which is a ghoul.
Walton
the
Goggins.
Ghoul.
Yeah.
He's not.
And then there's the Brotherhood of Steel,
He's not a.
which are the
creature.
armored knights, right? They have mech suits.
They're cool.
Are you watching the soccer game, Link? Is that what's happening right now?
No, I'm listening to Gabriel.
Oh, okay.
Watching the game.
Wait, who's playing right now?
Argentina and Canada. We're not gonna get sued for that, right?
We're gonna get sued for it if you keep talking about it instead of the episode that
Really?
we're
That
recording.
works?
Yeah,
That's
Is it
how it
tied
works?
right
that
now?
works.
Yeah,
Whoa,
yeah,
whoa,
it's-
whoa! Really? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
So,
Nice
anyways,
front, brother.
long story short, Link, the Brotherhood of Steel, they're a group of knights in armor, and those are like the three main classes. So our three protagonists are from those classes in this game. But like the Vault Boy, Thumbs Up, and all the other like visual cues, I get nostalgia for it, even though I've never played the games because I know a lot about the
But
Fallout
also, that's
series.
like one of those games that like my dad was obsessed with.
Your dad was obsessed with it.
Oh
yeah.
wow.
And apparently their maps are super accurate. Apparently, because I think one of the games was in DC.
Is that something he raised you up to like to learn? He was like,
Look, Gabe.
"Look, Gabe, wake up! The
Gabe
maps are
Cito.
super accurate of DC.
Hey,
and
look
Fallout."
at this. And then
Go to school.
we went to DC. And then he's like, "Do you remember this? Do you remember this?" And then
He gave you a
some
tour,
trains.
not of
A Fallout.
the American
Of-
government,
yeah,
but a Fallout.
tour. Yeah,
He's like, when we go in shelters, this is where you need to run.
exactly.
This is where Vault 32 is.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, so enough about Fallout.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm in summer break. I'm gonna watch it. Once
Awesome.
I'm done with Mindhunter, I shall watch it.
It's quick. It's like 10 eps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Knuckles. nobody has seen this, right?
Knuckles never seen it.
Never
I saw
seen
the
that.
first episode.
Wait, this is a show?
Yeah, this
I
is a
thought
show.
this was a movie.
It's
No.
a Paramount Plus series.
That's right.
Which we have Paramount
We
Plus.
do because that's where I watched the Dolphins game.
I saw the first episode, and it's basically like, oh, we couldn't get Scott Marsden to commit, so he's on vacation or something, and here's his wife, and
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
so
James Marsden?
James, I said Scott,
You said
you
Scott.
said-
because he's Scott Summers.
Summers, yeah, exactly.
Barely.
You're right, James Marsden. So it has some of the cast, and it's a continuation. It picks up right where Sonic 2 left off.
Idris Elba is a
Yeah, Idris Elba is
Idris Elba.
Knuckles.
Idris Elba? Idris Elba.
You know what? When you're close to
Sounds
him,
like a T.
when
The
you're close
island
to
of
him,
Elba?
like I am,
When you're boys?
yeah,
Okay.
I've peed next to him in a urinal at a Heat game. The VIP section.
It's not a bit, right? That's
Nope, that's true.
You're for real right now?
Yeah, I took a look.
I don't think you
Some
want to
things
say
are
that.
forever on the internet.
Yeah.
There was a big divider, so I couldn't see anything. But I looked up, and he was there, and I'm like, "It's Luther." It's
Have you seen Luther?
no. It's Luther. It's
Knuckles.
exactly.
The Akinda.
What's the name of it? What's his character's name in The Office? Something.
Charles
Wallace?
Minor.
Charles Minor.
No, he's not David Wallace.
David Wallace.
He works for David Wallace.
He's like, we're paying next to each other, and I'm like, show me the rundown.
That's
So I went over a little bit about Halo Season 2.
yeah.
That's just also one of the things, because I did not finish Halo Season 1 because I thought it was atrocious, and
I didn't finish it either.
I was hearing things
Never
that people were,
seen it.
I heard something that happened, and I was like, that's terrible.
He gets naked and then he makes
And then he makes sweet
love to a
Love.
hologram.
not a hologram.
Oh, okay.
No, not
Cortana's
Cortana.
not. Cortana's a real person.
Not Cortana.
Cortana's a real person?
No.
Is this a movie? Her?
No.
What?
Real
No.
life is the movie Her. Continue.
And I was just like, how? There's no way they salvaged this. And then I saw the first episode of Halo Season 2. I finished Halo Season 1, and I'm like, this sucks. And then Halo Season 2 starts, and I was like, this feels like a completely different show.
Do they have different writers, different
Yeah. Showrunner's different.
showrunners?
So they heard the
I
criticism,
think
you
their
think?
budget went up. Yeah.
They
They
realized.
fired people.
Like, one of the biggest criticisms I had of the first one was that he just always has his helmet off.
Yeah, Book of Boba
Makes
Fett all
no
over
sense.
again.
Like, but for like no reason whatsoever. Like, he's in a dangerous spot full of enemy in hostile territory, and he has his mask off. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Why would he have it doesn't make sense for people for him to show his face to everybody.
Maybe he has a skin condition.
Mm-mm. After everything that he went through.
Well, that was
think-
Boba Fett was doing the same thing, I think, in Book of Boba Fett. He was like, I'm going to go meet with the mob, and I'm going to, carry my helmet with me while I walk through the streets.
It's just FaceTime.
Yeah. I think they just want to see the actors' faces. I think we've discussed this before, but
I mean, like with Mando, I guess
Did they make their money like that?
with
Yeah.
Mando, it's like they kept it on most of the time.
yeah, but that was a big controversy because Pedro Pascal felt like he wasn't really on the show. So,
So just keep it on then, I guess, right?
okay, like the Judge Dredd movie. That movie's awesome.
That movie is awesome.
Who's the guy who plays Judge Dredd?
Carl Urban.
Oh, that's right. From Lord of the Rings and The Boys.
Correct.
Yeah.
And
Star
Thor.
Trek.
He was in Star Trek. Bones.
He's
Right.
Thor.
Bones
In
McCoy.
Thor.
He is not Thor.
He's in Thor.
He's not Thor in
He's
Thor.
in Thor.
He's in Thor.
You said he's Thor in Thor.
I know, but then I corrected myself.
Did you?
Texas.
Yeah, in Thor.
Your correction for he's Thor was in Thor?
No, because you said it, and then I said, "Oh, he's in Thor."
Oh, okay. He is?
People can make mistakes, man.
Who? Oh, yeah, he's the guy with the shake weight.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Texas.
so your whole point is that Halo 2 is worth checking out.
Halo Season 2 is actually good if you can stomach Season 1.
If someone hasn't seen season 1.
Honestly, who
What's-
cares? Just watch the recap of Season 1 and you'll be fine.
Go to
on-
YouTube, find someone.
Nah, the show will give you a rundown of Season 1.
Never
If
mind.
you just want
Don't
to watch
go to
Season 2,
YouTube.
just watch it too.
Don't support
Anyways,
a content creator.
It's not like he has his mask on anymore, a lot more. But at least they wrote in a reason as to why. He doesn't have his armor, so you feel like you have to see. You get a deeper understanding of John, but the story just makes sense. Also,
John? His name is John?
John
Is that from the games?
117, Spartan 117.
Master Chief.
Master Chief's name is John.
Master Chief. What? I'm having an aneurysm.
Is
Master Chief's name is John?
Yeah, you never read any of the books?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, I read Fall of Reach.
It's the same John from Garfield.
I've only read Fall of Reach, but it's been, what, 20
Wait,
years?
Yeah, it's John.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Mondays, John.
Garfield, shut up.
Into the mic, please.
You have a microphone
Oh, yeah, my
for a
bad, my
reason.
bad.
Why are you holding a mic and not speaking into it?
Okay, I need to add a few things. Number one, I think Argentina scored. So there's that. Okay. Number
This is
two,
coming out of your
to the
paycheck.
actual topic. I want to go back to Knuckles for a second because there's something really funny that I
Okay.
know about Knuckles.
Did you watch it?
No, but I saw clips and
I'm
what
gonna
people
take this
thought
with
of
a grain.
it.
I'm gonna take this with a grain of sand.
All right, Knuckles is barely in the show at all.
Really?
It's mainly focused on a side character who was the comedic relief of the first two movies.
Sonic?
Tails?
No.
Amy?
No. The guy,
Cream?
the human police officer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
he is
he
in
has
it.
a friend.
Yeah, he is
And his
in it.
name is
John?
Wade.
John.
John.
Wait.
John.
Oh.
Nah, his name is Wade Whipple or something.
Yeah,
the greatest
that
name
is it.
ever.
Wade
and it's
Whipple?
mainly focused on him, and Knuckles is only in 25% of the whole show. That's called Knuckles.
Wow.
So I don't know. But
What
I
does it
it's
say
kinda good,
that
so.
everyone in this room really enjoyed Sonic 1 and 2, but did not bother to watch Knuckles.
I've never seen a Sonic movie.
We did a whole episode on it.
You fell asleep during it.
No, I wasn't there.
Come on, man.
You went with us.
No, I
pretty
didn't.
Sure.
No, remember? I didn't.
Bro, you say this almost every time we're on episode, and you're wrong 75% of the time.
Bro, I've never.
And the other 25%, Knuckles is in it.
I've never seen.
Or he's sleeping and then he forgets.
No, I've never seen.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
wasn't there with you guys.
So,
Trust me, fam.
well, let's talk about that.
We'll look through your A-list later.
So let's pivot to
Do
that.
it.
Let's pivot to that. Sonic 3 is on the horizon.
I'm excited for that.
Why?
Because he's never seen it.
Because now I have a reason to watch Sonic 1, 2, and Knuckles.
He just has a reason to watch everything.
Yeah.
This is like that time.
I like binge watching things, okay?
Even movies that are decades apart.
Yeah, I can't. I'm excited for Planet
Axel
of the
Foley.
Apes.
Oh. Planet of the Apes? Why?
Because I've never seen it.
You haven't seen the new Planet of the Apes?
None of
So
the Matt Reeves.
So just your mom.
Just my mom for some reason.
Well, are you excited about the new Beverly Hills Cop movie on Netflix?
I've never
It's
seen
out. It's
that
out already,
either.
right?
Yeah.
It's already
I
out.
watched that.
Came out this week, yeah. So you're going to go back and watch the Beverly Hills Cop movies?
Yeah,
I
I haven't
guess.
seen those in
I've
forever.
never
I gotta watch.
I got to watch
I gotta
them.
watch them again.
The only reason I haven't seen Axel Foley is because I feel like I got to go back and watch at least part 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Because I know 2 and 3 aren't.
Because I don't get a recap.
Okay, so you're excited about Sonic 3? That's real, legit, Link?
Isn't Keanu Reeves going to be in it?
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, isn't he going to play Shadow?
Shadow.
With guns?
In the show.
Oh yeah, I think it is true.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Yeah.
excited. My boy.
Best
Keanu.
casting ever.
Exactly.
Probably.
Yeah. It comes out in December, which I only found out about this because I was making reservations in my AMC A-List app. And I was I was setting the films to notify me. And I was like, what? Sonic 3 in December? We haven't even seen a trailer or anything?
Yeah, that's right. There's no trailer at all.
Yet.
It sounds so nice when you say reservations.
Yeah.
Like, it makes me think like AMC's like a Michelin star restaurant.
Yeah, it's so fancy.
2 stars. 1 star.
But anyways,
3 stars.
Sonic is exciting. That's on the horizon.
You guys gonna watch the Knuckles show?
Yeah, I will watch it
the Wade
before.
Whipple show?
Not if Knuckles is not in it as much.
Yeah, but I have to find
Most of
out
the-
whether he really is or isn't.
Nah, most
Maybe
of the
I'm-
time
maybe I'm
he's
trolling.
like,
Nick just come. Nick
He's-
works for Paramount.
How it feels to spread misinformation.
Yeah. Why would working for Paramount lead him to make us
Because
not
he knows
wanna
that
watch the
you're
show?
gonna go back and watch it.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. I think we won't have the full story unless you watch Knuckles. The 25% that he's in it is important.
I think it's. You
I
have
just made up that number, but I just know he's not he's in it like at all. I mean, he's in it.
You purposely spread misinformation.
Yeah, I'm
That's
purposely
fine.
spreading misinformation.
Okay.
Can we get sued for that?
Let's keep the quality train running. The Last of Us.
The Last of Us.
One of us.
Did you watch that?
One up. No, I have not watched that. Why am I on today's episode? That's what I want to know. I haven't watched any of these.
Why are
things.
you on this show? It seems like you don't watch anything.
I don't watch anything.
That's
Just
not
on-
true.
You do watch?
I'm on TikTok.
Maybe we should do a TikTok episode.
Yeah, maybe we should do a TikTok podcast.
Just go live on
Well, yeah,
TikTok.
just go live on TikTok.
Yeah.
Wait, you can do that.
You can
just go live on
why aren't
every
we
platform.
going? Why aren't we also
Because
going
need
live
a-
on TikTok?
I think we need like 1,000 followers or something like that.
Is that true?
I think so.
Oh, you can't just go live?
No, I feel like I've tried.
Because my dad goes live on Facebook.
Accidentally.
Facebook.
Yeah, accidentally.
Facebook is for everyone.
Wait, it's okay, guys. There's this guy in chat who's like, "You want to buy some followers?
There you go.
Oh.
That's how we're gonna get our 1,000 followers.
Cheap viewers on."
Ask
this
him if he has any on TikTok.
Nah,
We
too
need to
late.
buy-
I already banned them.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I saw it. The message was deleted by moderator.
Moderator.
You said moderator.
Moderator.
Nice.
Okay, so Last of Us is interesting because it's part of a bigger conversation. I
I feel
mentioned
like
watching.
we had that episode, right?
No, we did,
Okay.
yeah. But
Check it out. Last of Us episode. It was great.
I think it's called The Last of Us, if I'm not mistaken, which it might be. But it's part of a bigger conversation because I mentioned watching Gran Turismo last night, and I think I had a lot of complaints after the Nathan Drake movie, Uncharted, and I said Sony Pictures, Ratchet and Clank and Uncharted were both terrible movies that Sony Pictures came up with, and
Ratchet and Clank had a movie?
yeah,
Seriously?
yeah.
When did that come out?
I don't know, like several years ago. Lots. I'm gonna say 5 or 6, and it's gonna end up being like 8 or 9.
Was it a movie or a show?
It was a movie. It came out in theaters. I saw it at home.
Huh.
I bought a cheap code. I felt ripped off.
Ain't
Okay.
that the worst?
2016. So that's what, 8 years ago? Yeah. I wasn't even at my current job. So I've been mad at PlayStation Studios and their film
Department.
department.
2%, jeez.
But Gran Turismo and Last of Us are a double hit. Now, I know they don't have a ton to do with the production. It's an HBO show. But, you know, they're still the production studio. They hold the license for Last of Us. But getting the right creators to make these shows, because it's Neil Blomkamp directs Gran Turismo.
Really?
Yeah. So
Is that the guy from Marriage Story?
No, that's the guy from District 9.
Oh,
Who's the guy from Marriage Story again?
Noah Baumbach.
Noah Baumbach.
Isn't that
Yeah.
Greta's
Greta
Greta's
Gerwig's
partner?
the one that he left his wife for.
He left his wife
That's
for Greta Gerwig?
that's spreading misinformation for
Okay.
sure. That's 1000% spreading misinformation.
So what's rumored?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, so going back to Gran Turismo before we talk about Last of
Wow,
Us.
I didn't know he directed that.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
Noah Baumbach directed
He's-
Marriage Story.
So he's good at he's back at making good movies.
Yeah. Yeah. He made,
Finally.
well, I feel like he made another movie that was good. Neil Blomkamp.
Elysium?
I like Elysium.
Chappie?
No, not Chappie. Chappie was awful. No, I feel like he had like a low key movie since then. Okay. You can fact check that.
I got you, sir.
They have
Dual
tripods.
wheeling it, baby.
They have tripods for a
I
reason.
wonder what this looks like. What this sounds like in
it
your
sounds
ears.
like you're really loud.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyways, he's holding. No,
Yeah.
he did make Chappie, but it was awful. I said he made a good movie. Chappie was awful.
No, District 10 is coming
No,
out.
they
too.
haven't made District 10 yet. You're not on the mic, so nobody can hear what you're saying.
Oh, Gabriel said he made District 10.
Context, they figured
Probably a
that out.
good thing that he hasn't made District 10 yet.
So, to finish up the conversation with Gran Turismo, it's a really simple story. Although
Demonic.
Oh, you watched Demonic, George?
I did
Yeah,
not watch
it was
it.
great.
No, I heard it was
Demonic
great. Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Is that really the only movie he's made?
Yeah.
All right, then I guess he hasn't made a good movie. He only has like 5 movies?
Yeah.
Name them quick.
District 9, Elysium, Chappie, Demonic, Gran Turismo.
Oh, it was Gran Turismo. So, it's a simple story. It's an incredible story. It's on Netflix in case anybody wants to see it. But it was smart too because going back to your conversation about Fallout, about how their idea is to adapt the world and not the story of the games, Gran Turismo isn't even about the games. It's about a real life story that has to do with the games where they create a program, short version, to get the best players of Gran Turismo, the racing simulation video game, on the track and become real racers and prove that how realistic the simulation is that they could create real racers from this game. And it's an incredible story that seems unbelievable. I fact checked the whole thing and I was like, yeah, most of this is absolutely true. The only like red flag of the movie is that
Someone else did it first.
yeah, someone else did it first, right? It's this other guy story that they skipped, and this is this guy's story, but someone did it first. But despite that, it's an incredible story, and the movie's not great. Like it's a solid, it's pretty generic.
It's a fun movie.
I
Yeah,
didn't finish it.
well, it's fun, but not only that, its strength is just letting actors act. Cause Orlando Bloom and who's the lead? You guys know the lead's name?
David Harbour.
Well, he isn't the lead, but yes, him and
I
that guy,
don't-
the
I
guy
don't-
from Saltburn.
The guy from
Gimli.
Saltburn, but I don't know his name.
Okay, so all 3 of them just do a great job, just like performing the lines that are there and delivering emotional.
Do their job.
Yeah, and it carries the movie through. So that's why I liked it. And Last of Us, as we've discussed in length, I think is also an emotional roller coaster. I don't know if you want to give a little more insight to Last of Us, Gabe.
Nah, man. As someone that didn't play the games, I felt immersed into that world. I felt like I have some sort of understanding as to like someone who might have played the video games.
Well, no,
I'm sure that someone who did play the video games has a better appreciation for it,
I mean,
or they could hate it even more.
no, I think universally most people really love it, and I think it's almost because Last of Us is one of those games that's very cinematic.
Yeah.
So watching the series is almost like you have a pretty comprehensive knowledge of what happens in the
Yeah.
game.
And I don't know. I think we get into these conversations about letting certain studios have certain IPs and like let's see what they can do with it. And I don't think another studio could do what HBO did with it.
Mm.
So yeah. It's not really much more input, but I don't know. We had a whole episode about it, so you can check that out. How we feel about our thoughts, but
don't check it out.
Go check it out.
Oh, go check it out.
Yeah.
So I think it's something special, and like that's the thing. I think it's in this new wave of just quality for these adaptations.
Yeah.
That I think just adds to, like you said, if you can grab the certain themes, the certain elements that make these stories impactful, and like put your own twist on it, I think that's where you crack the nut. I think that's where you succeed.
Yeah.
Our boy Captain Solo said that they're making a sequel, apparently.
To what?
To Last of Us?
I'm assuming it's to Last of Us.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Gran Turismo. Season.
They're making a sequel.
I mean,
to Gran
I think
Turismo?
he said this like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah,
so
I just noticed.
he said
we were talking
Uncharted.
about like,
Uncharted. Oh yeah, we knew about. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that.
That's coming up soon.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let's talk about while we're on the subject of PlayStation. So they're making an Uncharted sequel, and one controversy that I heard about was that the director was very upset.
Oof.
And that's at Tom Cruise apparently.
How dare he? Doesn't he know if you're upset at Tom Cruise, you're upset at Scientology?
I think
and that should be.
I think most people are okay with that. No,
should be wary.
Well, I
Those
guess
people are weird and litigious.
The internet is forever.
Yeah, that seems
religiously
intolerant.
I feel like that's a take that I can.
Yeah, most people will agree
with, and I would never get canceled for that.
You won't get canceled, but you'll get eliminated.
Oh no, Tom Cruise is gonna kill me.
So the controversy is
he's gonna eat my placenta.
I'm glad that you said placenta. Uncharted 2 Uncharted 2 begins with a sequence where Nathan Drake has to escape a train, and basically the train is coming off a cliff. Yeah, and it's like one car at a time while he's climbing up the chairs vertically and then grabbing on one, and one of the car falls while he gets on the other car. And so the director went to go watch Mission Impossible. What was the last one called? Fallout?
No,
it wasn't Fallout.
Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Oh, Dead Reckoning Part 1. Fallout was the one before it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to repair a conversation I had off the air previously. Anyways, Dead Reckoning Part 1, and he found himself very upset to see an almost shot for shot recreation of that in in the finale, really, right?
At the end.
Yeah, that's like the climax of the film.
Because that's how he was going to start it?
Yeah. So
Tom Cruise just played Uncharted and was like, brother.
Wait, does it take place in
I've
Uncharted?
cracked the nut.
No, it does not take place in Uncharted. It just stole visual cues from that action set piece.
But how did they steal visual cues if, as you're making this movie, you're watching this other movie that's already made, probably years before, like a year before?
No, because that's how the game Uncharted 2 starts.
And that's why I asked, is that part of the game?
You're talking about from the point of the director of Uncharted 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you...
He's saying, as he's making his movie, he's upset that he watched Mission Impossible. Or how is he upset that he watched Mission Impossible?
He's upset because he's seeing the action set piece that's from the game Uncharted 2 that he was going to put in the movie Uncharted 2.
He hadn't done it.
Yeah, the movie hasn't been made
Well, maybe
yet.
you should have made it quicker.
That's true.
I mean, that is fair. Uncharted's pretty old. They've been trying to make Uncharted for over
Who's
a decade.
the director?
Neil Blomkamp.
Some guy that Mark Wahlberg is friends with. Not David O. Russell, because they don't get along anymore.
Is it Tom Brady?
Yeah, Tom Brady's the director of Uncharted.
Is it Will Ferrell?
No, it's none of those people. Will Ferrell? Why would you pronounce it like that? So, anyways, this happened before because I know Matthew Vaughn had a sequence.
Oh, yeah, with X-Men.
Yeah, that's right, with First Class.
There you go.
Ruben Fleischer?
Ruben Fleischer.
Oh, you know who he looks like?
He made Zombieland.
Oh, he's actually
He's half of the team, right?
You have my respect.
Okay.
We will like Zombieland.
Well,
But he also made Venom.
He still has my respect.
He has your respect only because you haven't seen Uncharted.
You watch 30 minutes or less? I like that movie.
Is that about pizza delivery?
Something like
It
that.
should be. But I see Seth Rogen in it.
Okay.
So it must be about weed.
Anyways. So, yeah. So, Uncharted 2 will come out. It'll
Allegedly.
suck. It'll suck. Hopefully, it'll be better. But
I thought the first one was all right. You get me? It was a fun movie.
Oh, you eventually saw it?
I watched it when it came out.
Oh yeah, before me or after?
Before.
Oh, okay.
I didn't watch.
I took a group of people to watch
I
it.
didn't think it was fun at all. I thought it was awful.
I thought it was all right. Fun movie. Nothing special about
Mark
it.
Wahlberg was in it. It's usually 50% of the movie's already in the tank.
But
after.
it also had Tom Holland.
Tom Holland just playing Tom Holland. He's not anything like Nathan Drake.
I know, but I like Tom
How
Holland.
about you never played Uncharted, so you don't know?
Exactly.
Okay, I guess. No, but he's... I don't know.
As someone who's never played Uncharted 2, I have this idea for this movie
Okay.
where instead of a train,
Mm-hmm.
it's these micro people. They're very small people. It's like, you know how some of those sausages are connected? Like there's little ropes around them?
They made this movie. It's called Sausage.
Oh my goodness! I thought I had something.
He was really going there. All right, let's talk about more positive things, and more fitting to the person sitting in that chair. The Mario movie.
Oh, the Mario boy.
Haven't seen it.
Why are you spreading misinformation?
Yeah, I'm
Sir.
just kidding. We talked.
All right, so fun fact, we actually had a whole podcast episode about the Mario movie.
Yeah.
And we basically did everything
Mm-hmm.
but talk about what's
Mario
like
movie.
actually in the movie.
Yeah.
We just talked about things like, oh, what's next for the Nintendo Cinematic Universe.
I think we even speculated about the Nintendo Switch 2, and here we are like a year later, and we still have no idea what's going on with the Nintendo Switch 2. So.
Actually, yeah, now we kind of do.
If
We
they
do?
make a Nintendo Switch 2,
Movie?
no, I was gonna do a prediction like I did for Strikers.
Wait, time out.
So then they
Wait,
won't
did you ever
announce
get
it.
the Switch?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. Then
But-
he never played Mario Strikers.
But I played it twice. But the internet is forever, and I don't want to be. I don't want to have to buy another.
No, you
system.
will buy it.
Wait,
you will buy
I
the
have a
Switch.
question.
Yeah.
We're talking about video game adaptations.
Yeah.
Does a movie about the making of a video game that was count as a video game adaptation?
Yes. What are you talking about?
Like Tetris?
Oh, yeah. Tetris the
Never
movie.
saw Tetris.
Me neither,
I heard it
but
was
I
great.
heard
It was great. You
Heard
guys
it's
should
phenomenal.
watch it. Yeah.
What about BlackBerry? There's video games on that thing.
There's but that's a cell phone. It's not a game. It's not a video game adaptation. It's a cell phone adaptation.
So what about if there was a movie about the making of the Nintendo 64? Would that be a video game adaptation?
Yes, it'd be an adaptation of
What is the name of that book with the Sega versus Nintendo? With the guy from Sega?
Console Wars.
Console Wars.
There is a documentary based on that
Is
book.
that a video game adaptation?
Yes, because it's actually an adaptation of the book, but the documentary is super basic and boring. And Seth Rogen, you owe me money.
Ooh.
Yeah, they were gonna make it into a drama, like an adaptation of that book, and then they just didn't. They turned it into like a
Documentary.
Paramount Plus documentary. It wasn't even a good documentary.
Dang. Come on, Seth.
Yeah, it was sad.
We have high hopes for you. At least I do. I know George doesn't.
That's true. I don't think he's a genius, like some people do.
I think you're a genius, Seth.
I think the last one that.
So we're not gonna talk about the Mario movie.
But yeah, the Mario movie did fantastic.
that's gonna be the joke.
Hey man, the Mario movie saved animation.
How so?
It made $1 billion.
A
Before
billion
that,
blocks,
$1 billion.
$1 billion Robux.
Before that,
a billion yellow blocks.
you know when was the last time a movie made $1 billion?
Despicable Me,
Top Gun.
Shrek,
An animated movie?
Oh,
Top Gun,
An animated movie?
Top Gun,
that has animation in it.
Where?
The Jets.
You think
That's
Tom
not-
Cruise is actually flying a jet?
I think Tom Cruise is doing all those things.
Do you think those people are actually passing out
I would
in the
never.
cockpits?
I would never assume that Tom Cruise is not doing that.
Well, that's good because he is. What was the last time it made $1 billion?
Before that, I don't know. It was a while because
So you ask a
of the
question.
pandemic. Because of the pandemic.
You don't even know the answer to the question.
It was because of the pandemic. That's why. None of the Pixar movies had made $1 billion. I don't even think a Pixar movie has made $1 billion
This is the first
yet.
time an animated movie has made $1 billion.
No,
What are
we
you
talked
talking about?
We talked about this on the episode.
What do you mean a Pixar movie hasn't made $1 billion?
Since the pandemic.
Yeah, because they haven't done
Inside
well.
Out 2.
Oh yeah.
Has made $1 billion.
$1.2 billion.
Yeah.
Already?
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
It's more than the Mario movie.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But the
Wait,
Mario
wait, wait.
movie.
It's been
Did
out
it.
for 2 weeks.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm
That
just
is-
crashing,
yeah, for real.
crash banging and walloping over here.
You
That's kind of crazy, actually.
get it
Well,
right.
that's what I'm
1.2 billion, and
Yep.
I haven't even seen it.
Me neither.
But that's what I was trying to say. Before that, it was just
You're not lying, are you?
a Mario.
I'm
Super
definitely
Mario
not
movie
spreading
had $1
misinformation
billion
right now.
bucks.
What
True.
had? But what was the last? We talked about this. Wasn't it like Despicable Me?
No, to make $1 billion.
Oh, I gotta watch that 4.
We talked about something. that
Oh,
made $1 billion.
unfortunately, I heard Despicable Me 4
Sucks.
It's not good?
is kind of not great,
Okay.
Girls.
but I still kind of want to watch it.
No, we will watch it. But I just gotta wait for my niece to come back. Then we'll watch it.
Guys, I saw this clip on TikTok about this comedian saying of Trump. He's
This comedian of Trump.
No, he's a comedian, right? He's doing an impersonation of Trump meeting a minion, and it was the funniest thing ever. And then at the end of it, the bit, he goes, "Mr. Trump, we asked you about these allegations," and it was like he just went on a tangent about meeting a minion, because Trump doesn't answer questions.
Let's try not to
The
get
Lion
political
King.
here.
The Lion King is the highest grossing animated movie of all time.
Oh, because it's CG.
Yeah. Frozen 2.
Wait,
number 2.
That's the CG one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's number 3?
The Super Mario Bros. Movie, the one from the 90s, 80s,
Yeah.
and today.
Not 90s, 92, I think.
Frozen, Incredibles. Inside Out 2 is number 6 on the list right now, which is kind of crazy.
Incredibles.
Incredibles
See,
2 is
the last
above it.
time.
Everyone was excited for the Incredibles.
Yeah.
Wait, what is this? See, so the last time that an animated movie made $1 billion
Was right before the pandemic.
was right before the pandemic. Yeah, and it's Super Mario movie.
Which
that,
I don't even
that
count
broke
that
it.
movie as an animated movie.
The Lion King.
Yeah, the live action
The
adaptation.
live animated action.
Yeah, exactly.
Lion King.
So Toy Story 4 and Lion King came out at the same year, and before that, no movie had made $1 billion
Okay.
since the pandemic.
But now
Until now, well, until the Super Mario movies and
Inside
Out 2.
okay. I gotta check out Inside Out too.
Just wait until Shrek 5 comes out.
That's right, baby.
I heard it was a
it's
blockbuster
Schroeder.
announcement.
It's Schrover.
Okay, and
Shrek over.
so
Mario's great.
Yeah.
You gonna say?
That's it. Mario's great. That's
All right, I'm gonna shoot out some titles, and you're gonna tell me first reaction what you think.
Yay or nay.
All right. Oh, well, you've seen this one, so we're gonna talk about the last one you've seen, Twisted Metal. No idea what this is about.
What? You don't know what Twisted Metal is?
No.
It's an old PlayStation series.
You never
it's
played
about
Twisted Metal?
No,
it's about car. It's not car racing. It's car battle.
it's like
Yeah.
Mad Max.
Yeah, it is like
It's,
Mad Max.
it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. So you're not gonna like the show because Anthony Mackie stars in it.
Mm.
But
But Heart's our boy.
but you know what? One thing I'm surprised is the vulnerability that he showed in this performance because he has like
I'm not saying he's not a good actor.
Body positive.
I just don't like him.
he's body positive in this series.
He doesn't make fun of Samoa Joe for
No
being
prosthetics?
chubby.
No, he I don't think he worked out for the show.
Oh,
Yeah, no. So it's like what a real human person on the
Mm.
show. I was surprised. Good. I thought it was really good. It's if you liked
he was cycling off the trend. That's why.
if you liked Fallout, I'll say it's like, and this sounds like an insult, but it's not. A poor man's Fallout.
But with cars.
It's on Peacock.
Peacock.
It's on Peacock, so the budget is smaller.
You clipped that. Go ahead.
Our audio listeners kind of need context for these moments.
He clipped me saying Tom Cruise is gonna eat my placenta.
Okay. All right.
And that's your trailer for Twitch
Season,
or YouTube.
Season 4. Anyways, it is it's again tongue in cheek. It's irreverent. The humor doesn't hit as hard as Fallout, but it's good. It's fun and it's short too. So yeah, I would check it out, especially before season 2.
And it
comes
has
out.
Samoa Joe playing
Twisted
the clown.
Metal season 2. I didn't know it was coming out.
Yeah, season 2 is coming out.
What's the name of
and,
the clown?
2. Killer Joe.
Twisted Metal?
Samoa Joe plays. Oh man, I know that name.
It's the name of the clown.
Sweet Tooth. Sweet
He
Tooth.
plays Sweet Tooth, but he's voiced by Will Arnett.
That's correct. Will Arnett does the voice, and the body is Samoa Joe.
Yeah. It's kind of like Mandalorian in Star Wars.
High tech stuff.
Yeah. So I like Twisted Metal a lot. I recommend. If you like Fallout, if you loved Fallout, you'll like Twisted Metal.
There you go. Check it out.
All right.
I think you guys will enjoy it
I'm
too.
gonna hit you with some titles.
Both are very violent and very irreverent. So
Borderlands coming out this year.
Coming out like this week, next week, no?
no way.
Like
That can't be true.
When is it coming out? I believe it's
I think
coming
it's
out in
August.
the summer, no?
I think it's in
In
August.
the summer?
We'll find out right now.
there.
As he
Borderlands film.
I was really excited about the prospect of
August.
making a Borderlands movie, but
I saw the trailer.
the trailer does not look good.
What was the last movie we saw together? That's where I saw the trailer. No, I watched a
Fall
movie.
Guy.
Inside Out 2. They gave the Borderlands trailer before Inside Out 2.
Who did I watch it? Yeah, I think. It
Yeah,
was
they
with
wanted to introduce the new emotion.
you. Disappointment.
Disgust.
That's pretty good. Disgust was in the first movie.
Boo.
Disappointment was good though. You know what? I think this movie has an uphill battle to climb because now in the wake of Fallout,
Yeah, right.
it feels like a ripoff of Fallout, and it does not look. It looks like what a movie studio thinks people like about Fallout and Guardians of the Galaxy combined.
It does feel it's like it's trying to be Guardians.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I don't have high hopes for it. Love Kate Blanchett. Love Jack Black. Kevin Hart is funny, I guess. But
Wait, what about the other person?
who else? Who?
Jamie Lee
Ariana.
Curtis.
Oh yes, Jamie Lee Curtis is in it. She was great in The Bear.
I love Bears.
She's Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
She's in a revival right now, but I don't think that cast is going to be able to carry. That guy who plays Drago in Creed, right? I think.
Drago. Yeah, he's in it.
Yeah, he's the big
Lou Ferrigno.
Krieg from the Borderlands games.
All right. Next, Stray.
I'm excited about Stray.
What is it?
Stray is a game that was one of my game of the years. It came out in 2019, I'm pretty sure. I didn't play it till it hit Xbox in 2020 or 2021.
Stray came out in 2019.
Maybe?
I thought it came out a lot later.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. So
I thought it came out like 2 years ago.
you're right. No, it's like 3 years.
2022,
Because I think it's
2021?
2 years on Xbox, 3 years on PlayStation.
2022.
You're
Yeah.
right. My bad. 2022. So I didn't play it till 2023. Right, because we live in 2024. I played it last year. That's right.
And what is Stray about?
It is about a cat on a journey to get back home to its group of cats. I don't know if group of cats have a name.
I saw that movie already.
What's it called?
Homeward Bound.
No, that's a dog and a cat.
Dog and I've seen it.
Anyways, it's basically silent. It's in a post-apocalyptic world. There's a lot of post-apocalyptic stuff lately, huh?
Yeah, it's very depressing. I don't know why people like that.
But it's not though, because they like take the pee out of it and kind of like
apocalyptic? Post-apocalyptic?
So most of them are like tongue-in-cheek and irreverent, like I keep saying over and over again in this episode. So anyways, it's the cat and a robot on a journey, and there's no people in it. There's only robots. Apparently robots are what's left in the world, and it's kind of like part WALL-E.
I was about to say, it sounds like WALL-E.
Yeah, part... Actually, if you've seen A Quiet Place, day one, I actually got kind of triggered because there's no spoilers, but there's like a scene where... there's a cat on the whole journey of the film. So she has a cat. It's Lupita Nyong'o, and her cat is kind of the main...
Is Ian McKellen the cat?
No, it's just a cat. But there's a scene where the cat goes into where the aliens, I think they call them death angels, are like their hive, and you see like eggs or egg type substance around the wall. And I was like, this is eerily similar to a scene in Stray, and I started getting upset, but then it went another way. So
what you're telling me is that the guy that was directing Uncharted 2, when that's how he felt when he was watching Mission Impossible.
yeah, the guy who was directing Stray is probably upset while he's watching day one.
Dang.
Yeah. By the way, check out A Quiet Place, day one, which, to tie it into this episode, we'll soon have a video game that ties into the mythos. So they're going to do A Quiet Place Part 3, and they're going to do a video game, and that's going to be pretty much the franchise there. So your new cinematic universe.
Never seen the second one. All right. Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh.
I haven't played this. Gabe, you have.
Yeah, I started it.
Link has vowed to play it, but hasn't.
It's absolutely
That's right,
fire.
baby. Once I get that PS5.
Weren't you supposed to play it on my PS5 here while you house sat while I was on vacation?
Yeah, I stayed one day and that's it.
Okay. Well, that's fair, I guess. So, Ghost of Tsushima, what do we have to look forward, Gabe?
It's like Shogun.
Is it?
But you're not white. You're not a white man. You're a Japanese man.
I don't think Shogun is white. I think
Well,
he's
you're telling me
Japanese.
Shogun himself. Oh wait, no, Shogun is not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You're
shit.
telling me, you're telling me
yeah.
John Blackthorne isn't white.
The
called-
internet is forever, dog.
It's called Shogun. He's
He's not Shogun.
Toranawa.
I'm a
is
Shogun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're telling me John Blackthorne is not white?
You said the Shogun.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
said
meant-
the
I'm-
Shogun.
You said
yeah,
the Shogun.
It's like Shogun, but white.
Yeah. Well, but Shogun's not what?
Yeah, there's a white guy in Shogun. He's the main character,
No, you said it's like Shogun, but you're not white.
but you're not white. Exactly.
The main character is Toranaga.
No, the main character is John
The
Blackthorne.
main character's Toranaga.
Yeah, it's called Shogun. The show's called Shogun.
Yes, because they make you think that John Blackthorne is going to become the Shogun.
Okay,
On that note,
Gabe, you've actually played it. What are your thoughts?
it's fire. Those are my thoughts because I've played 2 hours of it.
Is the story up to snuff? Is that something we should be looking for?
Oh yeah, it's a story of revenge.
When you play it,
Classic. Supposedly they're gonna get Shogun, the Shogun, to be in the movie.
Really?
John Blackthorne?
He's not.
So, did you know when you play the game, Gabriel?
Yeah.
Do you play it on difficult?
Do I play it on difficult? What do you mean?
What
On
I mean-
hard. Do you put it on hard?
No.
I don't know what that means. Do you play it on
Playing the game
difficult?
on difficult is playing the game subbed.
Yeah.
You play it subbed,
Yeah.
Japanese
Yeah.
with it's in Japanese with English subtitles.
Yeah.
That's how you play it.
Yeah.
That's difficult, bro. That's insane.
I was watching Shogun and then I started playing that and I'm like, I might as well immerse myself.
That's hardcore, man. Because I tried doing that and I couldn't.
Is it a Japanese game?
No, it's in English. I mean,
It's in English.
It's
but
in
you,
English.
But you can also play it in Japanese. With
But you have to
English,
go out of your way to put it in
Yeah,
Japanese?
Yeah,
put
with
it in
English
Japanese.
subtitles, and that's really hard to do because you're not paying attention. You're paying attention to everything. And it's like the reason why I don't watch anime and eat food. I can't multitask like that.
That's why I watch dub. Because I have to. I don't have time to eat food and not do something else.
There's
or
some
watch anime and not do something else.
But yeah, so to me that playing the game subbed is on hard mode, and apparently you did that.
Congratulations.
thank you. It's fun. I'm actually excited for this project. I hope it's not like, I don't know. I hope it gets better treatment than the Gran Turismo. But it's different because
what?
Gran Turismo, grandmother Turismo had a true story to go off of. So
I don't understand. You're hoping it gets treated better than Grandmother Turismo?
yeah,
Why? I just said it was good.
Yeah,
You-
but this,
yeah.
he's
I
saying that
watched
this-
half of it. and I didn't think it was good.
Oh, okay. So you
He
got
says
bored.
that this deserves better.
You know what? It was probably my expectations because I thought it was going to be awful and stupid. So you watched it at home?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I can't imagine going to the theater to watch that. Anyways, we're running up against an hour. So any final thoughts?
The future looks bright. I think that we've made good progress in the world of video game adaptations, and I think we've done better.
Yeah.
Any thoughts from our producer Nick over there?
I agree.
Okay.
And that's
Succinct,
that.
to the point. I'm excited for the Legend of Zelda movie that they might make.
They might make that true. We don't
Live
know much
action?
about it.
No, it's gonna be by the same
It's
people.
animated, right?
Illumination,
No, it's
right?
live action.
No, it's gonna be Illumination.
It's live action. Did you guys not see?
Oleg's face.
Oh, good
Yeah.
luck. Good luck.
So not excited anymore.
Why is it not animated? Are they dumb?
It's like
He's
being
spreading
made from
misinformation again.
No, it's the director who. What's the director's name? Hold up, let me look it
Neil
up. real
Blomkamp.
quick.
John Bon Jovi.
No, it's
Sweet tooth.
Let's just wait for this episode to wrap up. Clearly, he's new at the Googling live on air thing. He's not Gabe.
You got a minute and a half.
Elden Ring is getting an anime. We're excited for that.
Oh, Lord of the Rings is getting it.
Oh yeah, the
Lord of the
War
Ring.
on the Rohirrim or whatever.
Yeah.
At the end of the year,
Yeah.
I'm excited about
Are
that.
you
excited
guys
about that,
excited
too.
for the season 2 of what was the name of that show?
Rings of Power.
Rings
Have you
of
seen season
Power.
1?
I didn't watch the last episode.
But there's a video game episode, so we have to talk about how Golem is the greatest adaptation
That's right.
of the Lord of the Rings.
That's a game that came out.
Yep, it is.
You know, Lord of the Rings was going to
So
be.
what am I thinking about the Gollum project that hasn't come out? Is that a movie that they're talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
having Aragorn in?
Yeah, correct.
Did you know that the
That
creator.
Viggo Mortensen said he's down to come back to?
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
How's he gonna? What?
He's alive. He's still alive.
He's young?
Okay.
Question: Did you guys hear this? It's a fun fact.
Fun fact.
The creator of Sonic
Yeah.
thought he
was
gonna
going to name the video game The Lord of the Rings, but then like J.R.R. Tolkien, like a few
Came
days
back from the
before,
grave?
kind of like released the franchise, and he got kind of ruined it for him.
Did he get upset?
He
The
got
Sonic-
upset.
Oh,
yeah.
you're telling me the guy that made Sonic was back in World War One?
Yeah, when he came up with the idea of Sonic the Hedgehog.
And I think on that note, did you ever Google that?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
The director, Wes Ball,
Oh no, the worst video game director of all time.
and then the producer Miyamoto, obviously, and Avi Arad.
Oh, he's a horrible producer too.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh,
Nah, this isn't real.
it's real. Nintendo, the official Nintendo was like, hey guys, this is whoever the producer for Legend of Zelda series is. Yeah, that he like, oh, this is me. There's gonna be a live action Legend of Zelda movie coming in the future. This is the director. This is the producer. And yeah,
Well,
being produced by Avi Arad.
so I guess the end of this episode is the more things change, the more they stay the same. Till next time. Somebody else say the line.
It's a me, Mario. Keep on searching.
I was gonna say like, stay searching.
Stay searching.
Stay searching.
Stay searching, my friend.
All right. Stay searching.
All right, Nick, take us off the air.
Yeah, cut this. Let's go.
You gotta find a more professional way of doing this.
Bye everyone. I've seen lots of live streams that are exactly like this.
Oh snap! Can't wait to get a zoom in of Nick's belly.
Goodbye everyone.
Look,
I'll be on camera.
Arrivederci. Avvidase.
Arrivederci. Hey, Alec, thanks for watching.
Why does it take you so long to just hit
You're
stop?
awesome, Alec. Who